Hey everyone, Steven the Salon Guy here, and welcome to a random live stream. I'm actually shooting this vertically and horizontally, which is super cool. So if you're watching from your phone, then you can check it out that way, or you can watch it here directly on YouTube. This is a stream that I'm going to be just discussing a number of hairstyles, a number of different products and things, and just engage with all of you and have some fun. So. Although I know a lot of you are really interested in seeing haircuts like this, the flow haircut, right? This is the haircut that has been trending for some time. Everybody seems to want this, and I've done so many videos on this haircut. And hello, everybody. I'll be, monitoring the chat and saying hello to all of you, and doing my best to interact with you all. Master, what's your question? Wow, 20 people already. What is your question? I will be trying to answer some hair questions, but if you all can see, this is the hairstyle that I think a lot of people are interested in for 2026, which is the hair flow, right? And I just today, as we speak, I just launched a video on breaking down this exact haircut, how to get a hair flow. Now, the one thing I want to make note of and let you all know is that when it comes to specific types of haircuts and looks, right? Looks are kind of a cosmetic thing. But when it comes to the haircut itself, it has to be done technically. Technically, this haircut has to be done the right way for it to look good. If you want to have your hair flowing back, if you want to have these, these magical layers, as you can see in through here, you want to have all this, then this is how you do it. I'm so sorry. So everybody, I'm retired from seeing clients. I'm retired from seeing clients, so I don't do clients anymore, but I do offer a virtual hair consultation service, which you can get on my website, shop.thesalonguy.com. I literally have people from all over the world that book that with me, so it's kind of insane. But this is the haircut that a lot of people want. So you could see, this is where most people go wrong, is their hair is too short. Look how long this is. So as I pull this hair down, just remember that the hair will travel back. If it goes down to here, it's going to travel back to here. That's one thing I think people don't realize, is their hair needs to be a lot longer than it is. And it's not just like in this one area here in the front, like a lot of this whole top. If I pull this down, you can see it comes down to here as well, right? But the key to all this is that if you want your hair to flow into itself, then it has to be long enough. If your hair is not long enough, it's just simply not going to have all this, And hello, everyone who's watching. My God, John B. I haven't done that video like that in like years, but I really appreciate all the support. So, I have over 3,500 videos now on my YouTube channel that I've been doing over the last 16 years. I've been doing YouTube longer than most of you have been alive, or some of you at least. But so for this type of haircut, you want, if your hair is thick, if it's heavy, the longer the hair is, the more it's going to weigh itself down with longer hair, right? And if you're trying to grow your hair out, then you need to find someone who's going to actually cut it the right way to shape it. A lot of haircuts, it's all about shaping, to be honest with you, right? No problem, man. And hello to everybody who's watching. This was just a random live. No announcements. I just totally, randomly decided to go live. So, so if a lot of you are looking for a really cool hair product, this is called One Clay. This is a hair product that I launched maybe a year ago. And check out the packaging. It's like really cool packaging. It's in a box, and it's like opening up the hood of a car. Here's the engine right here underneath the hood. And this is a product that's designed to be kind of like a 3-in-1. That's why I called it One. It's like a hair cream, a hair pomade, and a hair clay all in one, depending on how you mix it into your hands. And this is available, it's actually available on Amazon and on my store, shop.thesalonguy.com, which is really, really cool. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try to respond back in real time. But what's cool about this particular hair product is that it's used for styles like that, right? Like a short type of kind of messy, piecey. And if you're somebody who literally spends like no time doing your hair, then this is the product for. And I do have loads of styling products. I just get so much feedback from people, friends, family who use this stuff, and they're just like, it works. So you take out like a small amount like so, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to work it through my hands. And this is literally for somebody who, if you have like no time to do your hair, but you want something that's effective, then this is a great product for you. It just works. So I'm working this in. If I want that clay type of finish, that's why I called it one, because there's 3 different levels of this product. The more you work it into your hands where you don't really see any product or you don't really feel a lot, that's when it becomes kind of like the clay consistency when you break it down. And then that is when you can go in and just apply it. And this stuff just works, right? And that's what's so great about this. You can style your hair in seconds, and there it is. It's got a great fragrance to it. It's very, very user-friendly, and you've got like your style with literally within seconds. And that's what is so cool about this, is that it's there. It works, you know? Okay. Hello, everybody. You can buy my products literally shop.thesalonguy.com. You can get some on Amazon, some directly from my website, shop.thesalonguy.com, right? And that's what's so cool about this, is that they're all readily available, right? We ship out of the USA, and yeah, some countries we don't really ship to, but mostly we do. Most countries, but not all. But if you're in the United States, then easy. So it's something within seconds. Bam, you style your hair, it's done within seconds, and you're good to go. Now, depending on the look that you want, that is how you mix the product. So if you want to have more of like a cream consistency, more of a waxy type of pomade consistency, then you don't work it in as much. And, you know, but if my opinion, you want something real easy, then you work it through your hands, and it's like a really light matte finish, kind of a light medium hold. You can style it within seconds, and you're good to go. That's what's awesome about it. I do, Daniel. Yes, mate, I do. And Daniel, just so you know, I actually stayed in London. I spent some time in Mayfair, very posh area, and then a little bit in Knightsbridge. Are you familiar with those areas? But yes, I do ship to the UK, and I've got a full range of products on my website, shop.thesalonguy.com. And you can even use code YouTube20. This is a special VIP discount for people on YouTube only. YouTube and then the number 20 for 20% off. And yeah, so it's a great discount. So you're going to save yourself some money there. If you are shipping internationally, I would suggest buying like a few things, maybe 1 or 2 of each or whatever, just because, I don't know, you get your money's worth. You know what I mean? But let me know. You want to get the Marilyn Manson haircut? That's sick. Dance VR. That's amazing. And hello, everyone who's watching. Hello. So this is one of those styles. Once again, it's just a very easy, you know, great for all ages, especially if you're in your like 30s or so, 40s, I would say. It's a great, easy hairstyle, you know? I'm trying to keep up with the chat here. When your hair is bending from, let's see, I can actually put these on the screen here. When your hair is bending from mid-lengths, you want to shape them like Steve Harrington, but after you tried multiple part, your hair started bending from the mid-lengths. How do you fix it? In all honesty, how do you fix something like that? And let me know in the comments below if you're watching this on the vertical stream or horizontally, because I'm literally streaming vertically for like social and horizontally, which is like something new that YouTube just did. I can stream both simultaneously. So are you watching this vertically or horizontally? Now, when it comes to like hair like Steve Harrington, if you're not blow drying your hair, like if your hair is naturally wavy, you have to blow dry your hair straight. and then you need to put product in it to hold it. So if it's like straight for like, 5 minutes and then it goes curly or wavy, you're just not blow drying it straight enough, right? His hair is straight. The Steve Harrington hair is straight, okay? So if you want to have straight hair, you have to literally blow dry it all straight first. The problem is when water hits it or so, then it's going to go back to its natural state, So that's how that goes. All right. So how to get the curve back on straight hair, like the upward curve. Oh, Dee. All right. Or no, DeBoss. I'm sorry. So DeBoss, that is a great one. Well, now I think I know what you're talking about. Let me just show this here. DeBoss. He is the boss. So when you want to have, let's get a little bit closer here. When you want to have hair that is straight and you want to like that curve, I'm assuming you mean like a curve like this, right? A curve like right here in the front where it just kind of like, it almost like arches like this. That's the only thing that I would think about when it like a curve like that. How do you do that? Well, it's fairly simple. One, you can do it on dry hair. You can do it on wet hair. It really comes down to utilizing the blow dryer with the nozzle and utilizing your hand. So believe it or not, a curve is literally like you can draw a curve like this, right? You can draw a curve. Do the same thing when you're blow drying your hair. So if anybody wants like an arch or some sort of wave or curl like this, hold the hair like this, like you're cupping it. And what you want to do is you want to blow dry it into this. You blow dry the hair right into this shape, just like this. You're going to blow dry the hair into its shape just like this. And what that's going to do, it's going to actually make the hair have that little bit of a curve right there, right? I'm not even using a blow dryer and I can do it. Big hair trick. It's a professional hair trick that all these fake hair gurus that are trying to scam you have never even picked up a pair of scissors in their life, trying to give you all sorts of nonsense. These are real professional hair tips. So there you go, DeBoss. I hope that helped you. You have super flat, straight hair. What haircut should you get at your 14? Oh, dude, I mean, bro, you can get any sort of haircut you want. Super flat hair, a haircut like this. Anytime you've got flat hair, you want to have your hair short enough to where you can actually create some volume in it, So have something that you can spike up, you can kind of, work its way down a little bit. Don't be afraid to just get something a little short and something you need some product, man. 14, I miss those days of being 14. I can't remember that far back, to be honest with you. Your middle part always flops and is so flat. Any advice? Yeah, dude. Again, it's your middle part, man. And I just did a video on this haircut today, as a matter of fact. You can go on my channel and you can see all of this. If your hair is falling flat, it depends on how your hair is layered, one, if you have any layers, and two, the types of products that you're using. You need to use specific products, right? Like I have a sea salt spray, maybe a hair powder, something that is going to keep it. Because if your hair is all one length, your middle part, if it's all one length, meaning this goes all the way down, see how it springs back up because there's layers? Look when I hold this up, you see the layers. If you don't have layers, look how quickly I can get fullness in this. Watch this. Look at that. I can get fullness within seconds simply because, and this is a middle part, simply because there's layers in it, right? If it's falling flat, it's because the hair on top is too long and it's too heavy. So hope that helps. Vertical, that's awesome, Daniel. Man, I'm trying to keep up with all these. Thank you so much. JSM, have you ever covered how to trim your own sideburns while growing your hair out? Let's see here. Well, here's the thing about sideburns, all right? Now, let me get this thing out of the way. I'm going to put myself right here front and center, folks. Front and center. So, when it comes to like trimming sideburns and all that, I have these headphones on, as you can see. But what's important is, one, you don't go too short, right? And out of doing hair for so many years, I've had my own clients in the past come in and, Steven, I butchered my sideburns, man. They just take like clippers and just go up too short, or they go up too high. I've had people go way up here and they're like, oh, dude. So the best thing is you have to experiment. Make sure when you're using clippers, you have the right guard. You have the right clipper guard. So, you know, you may want to have them looking neat. Sometimes like a number 1 is usually the best for sideburns. A number 2, where it keeps it nice and neat. But 3, 4 guards, it's getting too long. So like a number 1 or a 2 guard, and only stop to about right here. Now, depending on if your hair is longer and you just have a sideburn, just make sure that if your hair's longer, and this is the number 1 thing that I've seen people mess up. Say you've got really long hair that comes down to here. Make sure you're tucking all that hair behind the ear and get rid of it. And don't go too high, because if you go too high, you're going to take a chunk of that hair and get rid of it, and it's going to be gone. So sideburns are a delicate thing, but only be very delicate. Work your way up very lightly, only to that one point, and hopefully you should be good. You know, my favorite hair type to work with. That's a good question. And thank you everyone who's joining. My favorite hair type to work with, honestly, it really depends. I do like creating haircut shapes like this, like these longer kind of flow haircuts, to be honest with you. I like them just simply because they're fairly easy to, well, not easy. I wouldn't say they're easy, but you know, this type of haircut into here, you know, what it does is it allows me to really be able to shape the hair really nicely, right? It allows me to kind of hone my craft and use my skills to create looks and shapes that actually, I know the end result is going to be amazing, right? Like, look how nice that looks in through here. So when you run your fingers through, you can see how all the hair just falls into itself. And, you know, I also like shorter hair. I like longer hair. It all really, really depends, to be honest with you. But there's a variety. And I have 3 cameras here going on live at the same time. And let me know. Okay, so I want to ask you all a technical question. Any techies in the room? That would be awesome if there's any techies in the room. And let's see. Man, I'm trying to keep up. I'm so sorry with all this. There's so many. Sherry, hello, Sherry. Show curly hair. Clasure, you got the surfer look. Oh, man, that's so cool. John B., it's so old, man. Daily 7 to 8 hairs are falling per day. Yes, it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the comments, man. So let's talk about this one real quick. But for the techies out there, everybody who's watching, first of all, what do you think of the sound? How do I sound my audio? I've got this, you know, my own full production studio. You know, I'm using like really high-end equipment. I've got the different camera angles, right? I've got here's the first camera angle right into here. Here is a third camera angle, a different view. Let me know what you all think, because I'm a techie myself and I really enjoy doing this. So, you know, if this is something that you think is super cool, how do I sound? Let me know, because I'd love to know. I'm really into this stuff. Oh, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. All right, let's talk about losing hairs. So losing hairs, this is the camera right here. 7 to 8 hairs is literally nothing. People lose anywhere from 50 to 100 hairs a day. Literally. And it doesn't mean you're losing your hair. So if you're getting 7 to 8, that's like nothing. Are you even human? So hair loss, like it's called shedding, okay? Shedding. You're not going bald. It's normal. Like you run your fingers through, it's just the hair is just, you know, breaking off or coming out, and it's just shedding your hair, and then the new hair is going to grow in. It's totally fine. It's very normal, okay? Very, very normal. Show a guy that plays John B. in Outer Banks. Oh, no. Asked this before, Daniel. How would you go about the original Karate Kid haircut? You're 16, if it helps. Daniel. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Daniel. All right, I'm trying, everybody, to hold on. Okay, so let's talk about this. The Karate Kid. Now, let's talk about Daniel LaRusso for a second here. So think about the Karate Kid. Daniel LaRusso kind of had a haircut like this, to be honest with you, somewhat like this, where he had that flow into here. It was very, very similar to this. Maybe came down a little bit, but a somewhat similar, a little bit shorter like this, right? It's all about layers. It's all about getting the right shape, the right layers, and that's really what it comes down to. Finding somebody who can cut hair properly. That's really what it comes down to. Let's see here. Sherry. Oh my God. Can't explain through text. Sorry, Sherry. Problems on Insta. Look, just so you all know, I don't do just like random free hair advice because I'm a 30 plus year hair professional. I offer a virtual one-on-one consultation that you pay for. I do these all the time from people all over the world. If you go to shop.thesalonguy.com, I will do a virtual Zoom call with you. It's a half an hour. It's $100. If it's out of your budget, then it's out of your budget. But I get people from all over the world who do this with me on a regular basis. And I break down their hair. I analyze it, tell them what's wrong with their hair, everything. It's like going to a doctor for a diagnosis. I even create images of haircuts that will look good on you because you have to send in a couple of photos of yourself so I can see I can diagnose your hair or pre-diagnose it and analyze it. And then I create some images of your haircuts or haircuts that will look good on you that I actually send to you through email. And it's a really, really in-depth process, whether it's a one-time investment or you want to do it every couple of months. It's totally up to you. But I get people from all over the world. I don't just do, send me a DM and I'm going to fix your hair. I don't do that, unfortunately. It's just I'm bombarded with nonstop messaging and people asking for advice. You want my advice one-on-one like this, a private Zoom call. I will break down your hair. Shop.thesalonguy.com. If you go to products like accessories, you'll see digital downloads. There it is. You can book it. It's easy to find even on my homepage if you scroll down. So, sir, I want to grow your okay. Let me just explain this to you. It's as simple as this. Grow your hair until you can put it into a man bun. That's it. Grow your hair as long as you need to until you can put it into a man bun. Grow it. Grow it, buddy. Grow it. Grow it. A hair serum, what that does, it actually just smooths out the hair. So if you have a lot of frizz, if your hair is really, really dry, it just makes the hair shiny, makes it, not so flyaways. Yes, LaRusso's haircut was feathered, very common. Exactly, JSM, exactly. Look at this username, folks. You have a face shape like a square and rectangular kind of hairstyles. Boy, this sounds like you've got like frizzy hair, triangular face, square. Well, the thing is about face shapes is what you need to do is the opposite of what the face shape is doing. Meaning, if it's very boxy like this, you want to have something where it's a center part, or usually side partings look best on square, rectangular face shapes because what that does is it offsets it. The more you elongate it or the more it's like really flat on top, you want to have some volume. You want to have something that is, because a box is like flat like this, very square. So you want to do the opposite where you're getting some volume in through here, right? And maybe do like a side part. You have to really change up and do the opposite hairstyle of what your current face shape is. Yeah, man. The layers, you just have to, Is there a such thing as stop hair fall? Be reborn to become a whole new human being. When it comes to hair falling out and things like that, the best thing to do is, if you're preventing it early, is using the right products like certain shampoos or DHT blockers. Don't wear a lot of hats all the time. A lot of it comes down to hereditary. It's hereditary. Could be stress related. So just be careful with what you're doing to your hair. Don't be ripping it out with a comb all the time, and just treat it very properly. But if you're gonna lose it, you're gonna lose it. You know what I mean? Hair kinks. Well, you need 25 spray and a good brush. I mean, dude, Zayn Malik, I haven't even heard that name in so long, but like if you want to have a piece falling down, you just pull the piece down like this, right? You slick it back and you have a hair, just pull the piece down and you should be good to go. How do you do a half up, half down claw clip hairstyle for women? Hello there, Emma. Emma Rose. Wait, Emma Rose. That name looks so familiar. Emma Rose. Emma, did I just engage with you? Did you just buy my haircutting course, Emma? Or did I just send you? Did I just? I don't know. Tell me where I know you from, Emma. Yes, Emma. So wait, Emma, are you the one who purchased? Let me see. Purchased my haircutting course or something that was product related? I think it was the haircutting course, right? Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with all of you. Yes, so everybody, this is 100% human hair on these mannequins. All of these mannequins, these are actually fairly expensive. Each one of these mannequins costs anywhere between $40 to $50, and they're all human hair, right? They're all human hair, so yes. Emma, to be honest with you, the half up, half down, those types of hairstyles is not my forte anymore. It used to be, but if you're trying to pull your hair up in a claw, it just depends on what you want, like the style to be. Sometimes the looser it is, the more just free flowing with the hands and twisting it, clipping it, and then pulling the hair down after it's up because you're pulling down pieces, so you're like kind of customizing where the pieces are. That usually looks good, but I don't do a lot of updos and stuff anymore, to be honest with you. You bet. Yeah, I mean, that video of Zayn Malik and I is probably from 9 years ago. And thank you so much for buying the course, Emma. I really appreciate it. Here's the boss. You're hogging it, bro. You're hogging it. You're asking so many questions. A maintenance haircut. Literally, a maintenance haircut is if you go in and you just get a trim. It's literally just say, I'm trying to trim this. You're not looking to take off a ton of length. You want to keep the same shape. It's literally maintenance. It's that simple. It's like you're maintaining what you currently have. So when you go in, just express that you just want to lightly trim it, to be honest with you. Hair oil is fairly important, only if you need it, Okay, here's an important one. Does a slick back hair look bad if you have a bigger forehead? Well, let's break that down and think of it common sense. If you have a high forehead or a large forehead, what do you see? Nothing but forehead. So, I mean, depending, some people think it's worse than others, but if your main concern is to not expose your forehead and to not make it look like you have a large forehead, guess what you're doing when you slick it all back? You're literally exposing your entire forehead. So, in my opinion, it's not the greatest look if you're trying to cover your forehead. However, for people who do have higher foreheads, this is where a style like this, right, can kind of help where you're covering it down a little bit, or a side parting to kind of offset it and kind of sweep it over a little bit. So you could see how it's like, kind of camouflaging the forehead like that. But yes, if you're slicking your hair all the way back, you're literally exposing your entire forehead. So I wouldn't do that if that's your biggest concern. You know what I mean? Oh boy, I'm trying to keep up with everybody. Okay, that's an interesting question. JSM. The difference between a mature hairline and a widow's peak. A widow's peak is literally That's what you're born with. I mean, that comes down to here. Like, you can't do anything about that. So that's just what your hairline is. A mature hairline, there's two differences. A mature hairline could be something like this, to where your hair automatically kind of goes back in the corners naturally. Like, you've been like that since you were a kid, 8, 9, 12 years old, 13 years old, and now you're like 20 and it's like the same. You're fine. A widow's peak, it's not going to go away. You don't lose a widow's peak. That's just how you're born. So nothing's going to change from that perspective. Is using hair oil important or using conditioner? So you can actually use both. A hair conditioner, just like a shampoo, the shampoo is designed to cleanse your hair. The conditioner is designed to keep your hair feeling soft and help detangle it. Then you blow dry it, and your hair still may need some more smoothing, and it may be still dry. That's where a hair oil comes in. So yes, you would apply a hair oil to it, and that would make it even smoother, okay? Yes. Daniel, was I always a hairdresser? Did you do hairstyling professionally? Okay. So just a quick bio. And Daniel, since you're from the UK, Daniel, I think you're from the UK, I believe. So I actually trained at Vidal Sassoon in London as ongoing education. I've been a licensed hairstylist, cosmetologist for 30 years, probably more than 30 years now, licensed in 3 different states. I've worked in a dozen salons or so. I've trained thousands of hair professionals. I used to work for a company called L'Oreal Professional and Paul Mitchell as a national educator. So I'd go around and teach other hair stylists about hair coloring and products and things like that. I've worked in numerous salons working on clients. I've worked on thousands of clients. I had my own space in another room back there where I saw private clients, and then I retired from seeing clients. So yes, I've been a licensed, actual, real cosmetologist, hair professional for over 30 years. I have my own hair product line. I'm also a best-selling author on Amazon. I've been on national television. I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm an entrepreneur. So yes, I created the Salon Guys 16 years ago. I was one of the first people in the hair industry to create a media personality and a media brand. 16 years ago, I started doing this. Before TikTok existed, before all these fake hair gurus existed, before all these people on TikToks even started launching hair products. They weren't even born yet since I've been doing this. So I'm an OG dinosaur, man. I'm an OG, all right? I'm a total OG. So let's give it up for myself right there. A little round of applause. But yeah, I'm an OG, man. So I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time, Daniel. All right, I'm trying to keep up, man, with all this. I can't even keep up with these comments. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I appreciate everybody. I'm scrolling all. Oh, dude, thank you for the super chat, man. I think this is like the first time I think I've ever gotten a super chat in my life. So thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. 21 Santana. Dude, I really appreciate that. It means the world. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I don't know him personally, but I know Brad Mondo. He's an OG also. Oh, man, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. Yeah, goated. Organic styling products. Yeah, man, organic is cool. Organic is cool. It's just a matter of a lot of my products have organic ingredients, but the key is that there's a lot of people selling you on, oh, my hair product has 1 ingredient. I'm like, what? Like, that's how ridiculous it's gotten. My hair product has 3 ingredients. It's the best thing ever. Well, guess what? There's no preservatives, and there's nothing that's going to prevent it from getting bacteria and mold in it. And what does that tell you? My products have the right amount of organic ingredients and extracts, plus the things needed in it for it to have shelf life and not grow mold or bacteria in it, okay? That's what's important. So I believe in good ingredients. How do you fix rough and fried, frizzy, wavy hair? Well, that comes down to the products, to be honest with you. Dry, frizzy, wavy hair, it comes down to the hair care and how you style your hair. Literally, that's really what it comes down to. Low volume developer, is gel good? Let me see here. Gel is okay. I'm not a big gel guy. Can you use a low volume developer or a demi-permanent tint that will show up on my dark base? All right, great question. This is a little more advanced. So when it comes to hair color, you've got demi-permanent, which lasts, usually 4 to 6 weeks, but it's not lifting hair. You've got permanent color, which is lifting hair. When you're using 20 volume developer on permanent color, that's best for gray coverage. That's best if, you think of it as a developer is going to lighten those levels. 20 volume is 2 levels, 30 volume, 3 levels, 40 volume, 4 levels. That's like the basic way to think about it. If you're looking for maximum gray coverage, you can use 10 volume or 20 volume. If you're using like a demi-permanent color, let's just say, and I'm so happy that somebody asked me a professional hair question about hair coloring. So let's just say that your hair color is this natural color, and you're going to use a demi-permanent color literally just to give the hair, because demi-permanent won't lift. It's only designed to add tone and do blending of gray. So if you can only stay on level or go darker. So if your natural level is like a natural level, let's just say this is a medium brown, a level 5, you can use anything on that level, meaning like a medium auburn brown, a medium ash brown, a medium copper brown, dark. You can only go darker. So what a demi-permanent color is going to do is literally just add tone to your hair. Is it going to be super vibrant? Maybe, maybe not. It depends how light your hair is. If your hair is like a level 8 or so, like really like a medium blonde or a light blonde, then that tone will be more prominent. But as your hair gets darker, it's not going to lift or lighten. It's literally just going to showcase the tone of the color you're using. All right? I hope that makes sense. And then thank you for that question, Luminous. Stop spamming. Let me see. That's a great. That is literally a great. That is a great question. As I mentioned, you may have missed it, but I used to work for L'Oreal Professional and also for Paul Mitchell. Learning. I used to teach hair coloring. I used to teach about hair products. And so I've been a hairstylist for 30 years, a professional. So I know a lot about this stuff. And I've taught it to thousands of people. That's why when you have to understand something, the salon guy, my brand, my products, a lot of people worship these fake hair gurus because they have nice hair, or they use words like, your hair's cooked, bruh. Like, that's not me. My brand is this. Yes, I'm a scientist. I'm somebody who is all about quality products, giving you live hair demos. I'm not just sitting there on TikTok behind a desk with a whiteboard saying my hair product is the best. Like, so many people are buying into that nonsense. It's ridiculous. Me, it's all about authenticity. So if you're going to buy something from me, this is what you're getting. You're getting real world credibility and authenticity. And I appreciate everybody who does. So thank you for that. All right. So stop spamming. I'm so sorry, man. I can't even keep up. Oh, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I call it Simpletics Pharmaceuticals. All these people, dude, they're all just a bunch of, I'm not even going to start cursing. But, everybody's doing their things. You know what I mean? They're all doing their own thing, but it is what it is. Nah. You know what's funny? All right, let's talk about that. I don't want to, believe it or not, it's not just one person, because there's so many of them out there. There's so many of these wannabe hair gurus out there. It's not just one person. People have been doing that before these TikTokers even existed. I've been doing with people like this. People are just, I don't say scamming, but they're just, I don't know, man. They're just brainwashing you. I wish everybody success, right? You want to be a hustler, you want to do this, that's great. The reason people are buying products from these TikTokers is because they have nice hair, they live in LA, they're BFFs with other influencers, they're in bed with that one, they're they're just a bunch of, it's all just one big orgy, to be honest with you. And they're all bending each other over. That's all it is. I'm an East Coast from New Jersey, I'm a grinder, a hustler, and a true entrepreneur. I'm an OG. I'm a dinosaur at this point. I've been in the game for a very long time. I've done so many things for my brand that most of these people, if you put us side by side, what have they actually done in their lives? Nothing, because they're so young. Cutting hair in your garage, cutting hair in your backyard. What does that do? What does that even mean? Like, that makes you have an incredible product line? So let me share something else with you all, because I have to go soon too. When Steve Jobs, you may have heard of Steve Jobs, who created Apple, rest his soul, he was being interviewed. And during this interview, this is when he was alive and, Apple was just kind of starting out. The guy interviewing him said, what's your take on Microsoft? Like, what's the difference between you and Microsoft? And he just sat there and he goes, it all just really comes down to a matter of taste. He goes, Microsoft is like McDonald's. He was like, it's just a matter of taste. Cheap, nothing crazy. I was just like, damn. So when it comes to who you purchase products from, who you believe in, who you buy stuff from, who you want to follow, it comes down to a matter of taste. Do you want to follow someone because every other word out of their mouth is cooked and bro? Cool. You can relate to that. You're 14 and you want to buy into that? Awesome. Good for you. That's not my primary demographic. I have people paying me $100 for a half an hour of their time to give them hair consultations. Lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, higher level people who want to invest in something. My hair products are premium. So if you want a premium brand, you want this 3,500 free hair tutorials of me doing hair, going to red carpet events, being on TV, all sorts of stuff, then that's what the Salon Guy brand is. If you want to follow TikTokers, that's totally cool. You want to buy their stuff because everybody else is buying it and you're being brainwashed, that's cool too, man. I wish everybody success, but I just want to let you all know that there are differences when it comes to credibility and brand authenticity. And if you're younger, you may not see that as being important. But as someone like myself who's lived through all of this and who's doing it from day to day and started from the bottom and grew myself up into doing things that most people wouldn't even want to do or comprehend doing, like, I've done it. I've been through the trenches. I've been through the pain. I've been through the suffering. Like, there's a lot that goes into branding and entrepreneurship. So I just want to set that straight and talk to you all about that, 26 from New Brunswick. Josh, send me which intern? My old intern. Josh, send me a DM on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. That's sick, man. That's totally sick. Roxanne. I don't remember having an intern named Roxanne. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. The Asian. Is she Asian? Roxanne? I don't think she was actually ever like a real intern. She did like a couple of things with me, but she wasn't. But I think Roxanne, she was like an Asian chick, right? Yeah. Yeah, she was cool, man. I hope she's doing well. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to do one last question. And if any particular cut you need for a slick back, yes, you need a longer hairstyle like this for a slick back. So anyway, this has been crazy, everybody. This was one thing. Do you like when I go live? Let me know, like, if you enjoy when I go live. They're totally random. I get a handful of people watching. Like, I just go live randomly. Do you enjoy these live streams? And if you do, like, do you want to ever watch me doing a live haircut? Do you want to see me, like, what would you want to see me doing? Because I can go crazy with doing these. I appreciate that, man. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow, look at all these people. I appreciate that. If you want to tell the barber to cut only the dead ends, you just say, just trim the ends only. That's it. Skim the ends. Keep it that simple. Oh, man. All right. All right. I appreciate that, everybody. You all have been so fun today. You've all been really, really fun today. And I truly appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the support, all of you watching. This is so much fun. All right, I'll do some live haircuts for you all. You know what I mean? So this has been really great. And follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate all of you. This was a really, really lot of fun. Have a great day. What was your Arthov? What was your question, man? Because I got to run, dude. Arthov, what was your question? Look at this. People are yelling at me. Look at this. People are yelling at me. Answer me, bro. Answer me. If your hair is straight, then literally I have so many videos on how to make straight hair wavy. Just watch my videos on YouTube. Type in how to make straight hair wavy, the salon guy, and I have like 9 videos on that. And why do I have so many people from India watching? Like, I mean, Namaste, Aap kaise ho? Mera naam Steve hai, the salon guy hai. Geek. Why are so many people in India watching me? I'm in the United States. All right. All right. So I gotta run, man. Nay. Kaise ho, Teek? That's great, man. I appreciate that. One day I'll do a tour in India. How's that? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dude, there was one time. It was so funny. I did a video on YouTube, and I literally was like speaking Hindi, and one of the comments said, "Bro speaks better Hindi than me." And under it said, "I'm Indian." I almost fell over. It was so friggin' funny, man. It was so funny. All right, last one. This is I have to. All right, hold on a second here. Give me a second. I have to touch upon this. This is no hair related. This is real world, tactical. I'm your coach right now, folks. I'm your coach. Let's go. Coach Steven is here. All right. I want you to. All right. I gotta find a camera for this. I gotta find the right camera angle for this because I'm worked up right now. My man. User. Steph 6Y, whatever your name is. This goes for all of you who are concerned with what other people think when it comes to YouTube and all that stuff. This is where I'm becoming the branding coach. When I first started my YouTube channel 16 years ago, I was very insecure because I was like, I wanted to be a media personality. I wanted to be like a guy at events with a microphone, and I ended up doing that. But my biggest thing was I don't look like Ryan Seacrest. I don't have hair like this guy. I don't have this. I was so insecure about putting myself on camera because I thought about what other people were going to think about me. And then I learned something from a Hollywood actor, and he said that it's never about you. It's about the viewer. It's about everybody else. Whatever content you're putting out, whatever message you're putting out, it's about them. The camera here, the camera lens, is a person. And it's simply a person that you're talking to. Just like I'm talking to all of you live right now. The camera is an eyeball. Hello. The camera is an eyeball. So whatever message you have to share, think of it as if you're sharing information, not about you, but that someone is going to get value out of. It then, at that point, it has nothing to do with how you look, how you sound, what people think of you, because if you're providing something valuable to them, they will respect you. Do you realize how many, go look at my TikTok page, the amount of trolls. Look at my Instagram page. I get tens of millions of views every single month from people all over the world. The amount of idiotic comments of, bro, but you're bald, you're bald, you're bald. I'm like, dude, you're also 12 and a effing idiot. Like, I deal with that on a daily basis. It's annoying as hell, yes, but I don't care what these idiots say because they're 7. So what you have to do is focus on create something on YouTube that is going to be memorable, that people are going to learn something from, that you find entertaining, that you love doing. Because when it becomes about you loving it and just putting it out there for other people to learn from or be inspired by or educated by or entertained by, that is where you lose all of that, dude. So F them, bro. F them. That's right. That's right, man. So, hey, 21. Yeah, man. Dude, I'm telling you, Josh, when I first started, man, I knew my stuff, but it was being on camera. You have to understand, I've been at major events like the Oscars, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York. I did for like 4 years. Like when you're in front of a camera and you've got 8 million other celebrities and fashion people and cameras and TV stuff, it's very intimidating. And I was very insecure about that. And then I said, forget it, man. Go back and watch my celebrity interviews. Just type in the salon guy red carpet, the salon guy interviews. You'll see me with dozens of celebrities that I've interviewed. And I still love interviewing people. But anyway, I have to run, everyone. I really appreciate all this. Also, check out my book. I have a book called Why, What, How. It's on Amazon. It was a best-selling book. Here you go. I just put it in the chat right here. Literally, I think the ebook is 99 cents. I became a best-selling author recently from this book, and it's all about branding and understanding the why, the what, and the how. Actually, I have it. Hold on. I got it. I got a couple of them right here. Check this out. This is probably the best cover you'll ever see. Look at this cover. That's me right there. That's me. So why, what, how? It's a step-by-step playbook for starting creating a memorable brand. And it's a short read, but this is literally a tactical handbook with assignments and things you can do on this that are going to take you to the next 99 cents, a frigging dollar for this. And maybe become a best-selling author on Amazon. So just type in, I put it right in the chat here. I'm telling you, man, I put a lot of work into this. It's an incredible read. If you're stuck when it comes to branding and building something, it's a great book. I have to go, everybody. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that, man. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.